Back for an update on the late Kyle Busch. It is tonight's leadoff. The cause of death has been revealed. According to a statement provided by the Busch family, the 41-year-old died from sepsis that was caused by pneumonia. Busch was testing at a racing simulator in Concord on Wednesday. He became unresponsive and was transported to a hospital in Charlotte. Busch had previously been battling a sinus cold while racing at Watkins Glen on May 10th. He radioed his team saying he needed a shot from a doctor after the race. Busch was supposed to race in the Coke 600 before he pulled out of the event on Thursday. Tomorrow that race goes on, but there will be plenty of heavy hearts. Joey Ellis and Casey Funderburg have more reaction from the drivers tonight.
Yeah, Mike, really the weather here throughout the weekend in the Charlotte area, pretty emblematic of really just the overarching mood within the NASCAR community. A somber tone most of the day here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and deservedly so, especially after finding out the cause of death of the great one, Kyle Busch, as well. But really, in what Kyle Busch would have wanted, these guys still have to be here, pushing the weekend on with obviously racing for Sunday in really the most Kyle Busch manner, while also at the same time not exactly feeling like your typical race weekend.
Right, you could tell just like with heavy hearts,
sure,
right? The drivers getting in their car, the Cup Series drivers, they were able to practice today. There was a pocket of time where they were able to get on the track, and we were able to see all the cars with the rowdy text on it, the Kyle Busch 8 stickers on different cars. Just seeing how these guys are honoring him was really, really special to see, because for a lot of these Cup Series drivers, this is going to be their first weekend that they have gotten behind the wheel and aren't going up against Kyle Busch.
It's gonna feel different. You know, he was always good for a quote, you know, every week. So being in the GM camp, we would get to work together a little bit, and so he kind of, in a way, felt like a teammate of ours. And it didn't matter if he was running 30th; like he always had, great energy when he would come into the GM meetings on Mondays. And I think that really is something that all of us probably look at and learn from.
The presence that he had on the racetrack was unlike any other. I mean, he was the first Cup guy I ever shared the racetrack with. It was at Atlanta in the Truck Series, my second ever NASCAR race, and I remember I was out there in practice, and he pulled out behind me, and I was like crapping my pants. I was like, holy smokes, like Kyle Busch he was running the top, I was running the bottom. It was a core memory for me.
He was a guy that I just had a tremendous amount of respect for. He handed me one of my toughest losses of my career at Dover, but he was the first and one of very few to come pat me on the back when we lost the Coca-Cola 600 here, with that late caution. Big bummer to have lost a guy that, I think we all looked up to in a lot of different ways.
So Kyle Busch obviously played such a huge role in a lot of these drivers' lives, from one of their very first moments in the car, as you heard from Chase Briscoe, to some of these other guys. Just, maybe they didn't have the best relationship on track, but they had that respect. And that's what's been so cool to hear, is just all of these stories about how Kyle Busch shaped so many of these guys, and you don't really realize it until you hear some of the stories.
Oh, absolutely. And also you see a lot of these drivers today, they were wearing the 8 hats, they were wearing Brexton Busch t-shirts. So, this kid at 11 years old, just turned 11 a week ago, he's got a hell of a fan club behind him and a lot of mentors in these guys who are currently doing it at the highest level. But now comes the question on Sunday for these guys. How do you grieve while also at the same time knowing, yes, you still have a job to do on Sunday and getting behind that wheel? And for most of these guys, that might be the actually best thing that they can do come Sunday.
Once we're in the car, that's kind of our happy place, and that's where things just naturally get blocked out. But still, at the same point, you have grieved and will grieve at points throughout the race when we're honoring him. And I think everybody's done a great job to show their respect to him so far.
So obviously a very different kind of weekend here for the drivers, the teams, NASCAR as a whole, the fans. It is just not the same here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, but it is a weekend that they want to use to honor Kyle Busch, obviously honor the military, because it is Memorial Day weekend. So all of the different things that they have planned for Memorial Day will still happen tomorrow, but I'm sure Sunday we'll also see so much more from these drivers and teams just to honor Kyle Busch.
It'll be as different a Sunday as we've ever seen, as these guys currently to this point have obviously ever seen. And as you said, yes, an emotional race weekend for a variety of reasons, a somber tone certainly on Sunday, but these guys will really honor him the most Kyle Busch way that he would want them to do. That's racing this Coke 600 race here in Charlotte. Of course, the race, Mike, that he won here back in 2018. But for now, we'll send it back to you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.